Again, I think Taylor is a beautiful girl. I think she's a beautiful dancer, but I have to say that her technique is nowhere close to Chloe's at this moment.
Well, no, it's because I'm pretty sure she's a transformer and she transforms into cars.
But honestly, yes, but honestly, she just does not have the technique that Chloe does at this point.
Valid. Mm-hmm.
So I think that Cathy really messed up by putting them back to back in the same number. She did not do Taylor any favors.
Well, it's fine because our girl Chloe's up and she looks so good in this costume.
This costume looks like $1 million on her.
This is probably one of my favorite costumes and dances for her.
Absolutely.
I do love the Black Swan duet.
Oh, for sure. But
love that.
As far as solos,
yes,
absolutely.
As I'm watching Chloe dance, more than anything, I want her to come off that stage and think to herself, I did the best that I can do.
And I think she can say that to herself.
Absolutely. She did a really good job.
This dance is beautiful. This dance is so beautiful. And Abby seems really happy.
Right, because Abby's like, yeah, we came, we saw, we kicked them apples.
So now it's time for the group dance.
Y'all, this group dance has me, yes, my pumps, those wigs. I don't know what's happening.
Brooke looks ridiculous in this wig.
Also, but Maddie's wig, I don't know what is happening, but it's like on top of her bun.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed that? Mm-hmm. And it's like way too far back.
Conehead.
Yes.
Conehead.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what she looks like.
Yeah. Not great. Not great, sis.
Well, the dance was good. And Nia nailed that death drop. So, I mean, everybody was like snaps and claps.
She did so good. I love this for her. I love that for her. Now it's time for awards.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Ready? You guys.
Drum roll.
Nia and Mackenzie win first in their duet.
Yeah.
Chloe wins first in her solo.
Yeah.
Maddie gets second, and it's her first loss on the show.
I thought I danced the best, but I was still happy with second place. When we went to another competition once, the girl that was against me didn't even make it in top 10, and everybody gets a chance to win, so I felt happy for the other girl.
On one hand, I kind of like that statement, but on the other, I'm like, who fed you that?
Exactly.
Because no 8-9-year-old would say that, honestly.
Yeah. And then the group gets third.
Ooh.
I also think that
it was a fun dance, honestly. I really kind of liked it just because it was fun and something that, like, you haven't really seen them do.
But in overalls, as we will continue to hear, sassy jazz dances don't typically win the overall.
I think Cathy's an idiot. She came to our studio, wanted to be part of our team. Obviously, her daughter couldn't hang with us. So she goes back home and comes and competes against us here.
We may not have done as well in Hollywood as I had hoped for, but the Abbey Lee Dance Company has not seen the last of my candy apples.
Which is unfortunate. Like, Cathy, go home. You're drunk.
All I want is for you to make my kids feel like before they go on stage that you care that they do well.
But see, I think you're enabling the stupidity. You are enabling them to not be able to go in and work on their own.
Why does she go there?
I don't know.
I don't understand. Okay, Kelly, you did not do a great job momming this week.
Yeah.
Mom award did not go to you. But also, Abby, why do you have to, like, go for the low blows and tell her that her kids are stupid?
I don't get it.
Because her kids aren't stupid. They're obviously very bright, well-rounded children. They just did not have a mom in this episode this week that was a mom and made the right choice.
Yeah.
I am here and my mother is in a hospital and I'm here with your kid.
But I think what you're missing, honestly, because maybe you're not a mother, is that these children crave your approval just like they do their mothers.
That's right.
They do.
I want them to keep craving it.
It's fine.
There's
Let's just
other
leave it at
kids
that.
that want to make a career out of it. You want my undivided attention, but you don't want to be serious about it.
I get that.
I think this is fair a little bit because they are on a junior elite competition group, right? So these are an elite group of dancers. And we're going to see coming up that there are other kids from her studio that did not get cast in this show that do want to work professionally and are begging for opportunities to be able to train one-on-one with Abby like these kids get. I get what she's saying. I don't understand why she has to always call people stupid, but it is what it is.
The only reason I brought a choreographer in is because I want my kids to get the special attention. So let me not pay someone to do it and have Gianna do it the way she does it with Maddie. I want to have somebody here that has a special relationship with my daughter to run her numbers the way she runs them with Maddie.
And I get that. I don't know how much they were paying her, but like I know how much we paid for dance, and so
$4, I think.
Gonna say it was probably $5, but you know,
okay.
give or take. Anyways, you're paying a lot of money for your kids to go dance and then go compete, and it's a lot of time, and so every kid should have an equal opportunity, I think.
Sure, absolutely. Just to recap, My Pumps, the jazz funk with Brooke, Chloe, Maddie, Nia, and Paige, wins 3rd in the junior small group. They do get a high gold score, so it's not platinum, but they get a high gold. Snake Charmer, which is the acrobatic duet with Mackenzie and Nia, wins 1st in the mini duet trio, and they do get a platinum. Dream on a Star, Chloe's version, wins 1st in the junior solo and gets a platinum. Disappear, Maddie's lyrical solo, wins 2nd in the mini solo division, and she gets a platinum score. Rock and Roll, Justice and Vivi's musical theater duet, did not place, but they got a high gold.
I think they just say if they don't know what it is,
Musical
theater.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Dream on a Star, Taylor's version, did not place, but she also got a platinum score. You want to do the mom pyramid?
Sure. Let's
Okay.
do it. You're going first today.
Okay, here we go. I'm starting at the top, working my way down.
Okay.
On the top is no one.
Okay.
Nobody did anything this week that warranted being on the top of the pyramid.
Okay.
So my picture is at the top of the pyramid.
Okay.
I
All
was
right.
the best mother this week.
Okay.
Next, I have Holly and Christy, and they are tied because they were supportive, also background characters this week.
Yeah.
Next, I have, this might shock you. Next, I have Kelly. She's on the 3rd row by herself. Kelly brought in a choreographer and then it backfired, but she did not force Paige to compete when she was really uncomfortable. So she does get brownie points from me for that.
Okay.
But I had to take some away because she made a stupid choice.
Okay.
And she knew it was not going to end well. And she caused her daughter to feel uncomfortable and nervous and stressed when she didn't have to. She could have focused on the group dance. Next, on the very bottom, tied for last place, I have Cathy and Melissa. Cathy was on some mean girl shit. She came and brought it, but left with egg on her face. And Melissa wasn't there. So she chose her boo thing over her children. So you do not get to be on the top of the pyramid, boo, if you do not show up.
Okay. I like your pyramid.
Thank you.
And I'm going to have to say, but my pyramid is pretty much the same, but I have somebody on top of the pyramid this
Is
week.
it me?
No,
it's me.
It's not you.
It's me.
I'm going to have to say Miss Miller came in for the clutch and said she was in the hospital, and Abby almost left.
Okay.
So she's on the top. I hate that you're in the hospital, but like you almost came in clutch for those girls, Miss Miller. Also, I hate that you're in the hospital.
Anything else you would change? No? You're just going to copy and paste
Yeah.
the work I've already done?
Yeah.
Okay. This is what it's like to be her older sister, guys. She just copy and pastes everything I do.
Well, not shown in this episode, thanks to Dance Mom's wiki. We have Black Swan, a contemporary ballet with Chloe and Maddie, and they got 1st in the junior duet trio. Then we've got Pool of the Moon, which is an acrobatic solo from our girl Brooke, and she got 1st in the teen solo and scored a platinum. Tongue Twister, acrobatic jazz from our girl Paige, got 6th in the junior solo, and she also got a high gold.
So she beat Taylor.
Wow.
And that's Tongue Twister. That's the dance that they pulled last week.
So Ariana Lopez, who later went on to be featured on the mini team in season 6, competed a solo at this competition with her studio at the time, Just Plain Dancing. How old was she? Like 2?
In season 6, she's 10.
She's 10.
Yeah, she's the oldest one. She had to have been like 5 because she's only like a year apart from Mackenzie.
That's
So she was
crazy to
5.
me.
Maybe she had turned 6 by this point, but she was 5.
That's crazy. This was a wild ride.
Well, thanks for listening to our episode. I want to do a shout out this week to Mac Z Boss on YouTube. She does the Dance Moms Undercovered series on her YouTube. She does deep dives into different topics individually. She does deep dives onto different episodes. If you've never watched any of her YouTube videos, you definitely should. She's great. Also, if you like what you're hearing from us, and I mean honestly, who doesn't, because we're just some of the greatest. If you could rate and review us on Apple Podcasts, let people know why you like us. That helps get us us out to other people, and follow us on social media. We love ya.
See you later.
Toodaloo Magoo. Bye-bye.
Dance Moms Junkies, thanks for coming and hang out with us today.
Yeah, thanks for listening to our episode. We hope you enjoyed it. Join us back next week for our next episode. And until then, follow us on the Facebook at Dance Moms Junkies, on the Instagram at Dance Moms Junkies, and the Twitter at DM Junkies Pod.
Tweet, tweet.